Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Diamond Select Toys, Walking Dead comic series, Hooded Michonne, and Crawling Zombie. Another line of Walking Dead figures from the folks over at Diamond Select Toys. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years of age. Sorry guys, small parts on here. Gotta be careful. Back of the package shows the other characters, and this is, by the way, Series 4, which I don't know if I mentioned it in the other reviews, but Series 4. The other figures consist of Hooded Michonne, Biker Zombie, Jaw Zombie, Crawling Zombie, Rygear Governor, Survivor Rick, Shot Zombie, and the Governor. The read-up for Hooded Michonne says, when Michonne first joined the survivors at the prison, she thought the hard ways were behind her. The hard days were behind her. Excuse me. Let me just wipe out my eyes here. But when the Woodbury survivors declared war on the prison, she quickly learned that the living are worse than the dead. Crawling Zombie's survival tip: always check the ground and look under cars when in a non-secure area. Not every zombie stalks his prey standing up. Legless zombies are just as hungry and often fly below the radar. Quite low below the radar. To check out more from Diamond Select Toys, be sure to head over to www.diamondselecttoys.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, and when we come back, we're getting a better look at the Walking Dead comic series, Series 4, the Hooded Michonne and Crawling Zombie. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. A familiar sight with all the Diamond Select Minimates. You get yourself a clear display stand. Not one, but two. One for the Hooded Michonne Minimate and one for the Crawling Zombie. Though if he is crawling, you probably won't be needing this. So take those and put those to the side. Having a look at Hooded Michonne. She is hooded. I'll give her that. She's wearing a hooded kind of cloak. Covers most of her body. Really limits any sort of articulation in the arms. Legs still move very easily, as well as in the knees. Great look for Michonne. You can still take her katana, put it in her hand, though again you're not going to be able to swing it very well. For an alternate look, you can take the sword back out of her hand, and you can take this whole piece right off. And the problem I find sometimes is getting the cloak to be removed. There we go. There's part of it. Let's get her. There we go. Get the rest of her out. The top of the hair, her headband, is attached to the cloak. So when you put it over her, sometimes it's a little harder to get her out. And you can let's put Michonne back together. She's fallen apart on us. Take her skirt and take her top there. She does also come with hair. So if you don't want to have her with the cloak, you can put the hair on Michonne. It just fits over place. Very tightly, I might add, too. There you have Michonne. There you go. Let's give her her sword back. There we go. For her articulation, as well as the zombie, both going to have ball joints in the heads. A little harder on Michonne, her head, to move at least. Ball joint shoulders. Nice hinge in the elbow. Swivel in the wrists. Swivel waist. Legs go forward, back, and out. And sometimes you pop a foot off. Bend at the knee. And that swivel in the foot. Let's just get her head rotated. Take the hair off here. Rotate her head. There we go. Spot's trying his best to get her in some dynamic pose. There we go. Michonne, or Hooded Michonne, I'm going to give her an 8. Nice coloring on her. All around good piece. Moving along, we've got ourselves the Crawling Zombie. Wait, what? No, he's not really crawling right now. I understand that. In his basic form, he's a really good piece. He's one of those fallback zombies. Just if you want a generic zombie, no shirt, a little decayed in the chest, this is the way to go. I like the expression on his face as well. One bloodied eye, one open eye, no pupils to speak of. They're dead after all. You can also remove his hair which again, sometimes are a little problematic because especially the very, very small hair pieces. But you can take that off too. I don't know which way I prefer. I do like the hair on, but I mean the hair without also works too. Same articulation as Michonne, ball joint shoulders, hinged elbows, ball joint legs, hinged knees. You can get him, let's get him posed a little bit here. You can have just the default walking towards you. I just want to talk. Are you sure? Oh yeah, I just want to talk. But you know he's only out for brains. You can do something like that. Or, because he is crawling zombie after all, put that down. Take the bottom half of him and replace it with the entrails. You get something that looks like this. This piece has been used before. I think also it was used with the Red Skull Minimate, Zombie Minimate too. But, you know, you can get that. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have a hole. It should really have had a hole, I think, on the bottom so you could have kind of pegged it into the display stand. It doesn't really need it, but just so it kind of can keep him up versus always having him fall down. I personally will take the entrails off, put him on his regular legs, call it a day. Nice crawling, nice walking zombie. I'm going to put him on there. Just to also show you guys what I'm talking about. Whoops! Just to also show you guys, he just exploded in my hands there. Just to also show you guys what I'm talking about. Put him on the display stand, like that. Get him in a nice crawling, kind of sauntering pose. And just show you guys what I'm talking about for the diverse selection of different Minimates we've looked at. There's the Jaw Zombie, Crawling Zombie, Biker Zombie. You see how they're all very different from one another? Bless you, Diamond Select, I love you. You guys make awesome zombie Minimates. I think of the three, I love the Biker Zombie. This probably might be one of my favorites too. I don't likely will be using this, but this is a great looking piece. This is something I'm going to put on my very long desk that I always speak of. Desk is probably about 4 or 5 meters by the way that I describe it sometimes to you guys. For a bare bones zombie, has nothing going to him, he's just a regular zombie doing his day job. Sometimes he comes out at night. He likes to sleep a lot though. I'm going to give the Crawling Zombie here an 8. Today's toy spot, today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Diamond Select. Get him in frame there. We're looking at the Diamond Select, the Walking Dead comics series. This was actually series 4 as well. The Hooded Michonne and the Crawling Zombie. Stay tuned guys, Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching as you always do. See you next time.